All right, this is our 2017 Blackwood Canyon Cab. Made just over 450 cases of this, 100% cab, all out of a single block of Cabernet just beyond our state vineyard planted in 1984. This is almost exclusively fermented in oak, so a combination of oak tank, roller barrels, upright puncheon barrels, 58% New French oak aging, and 26% American oak.
Yeah, so very distinctive in our lineup in that this is the wine that, is older vine clone 8, which is sort of the original clone that we brought up to Washington and really didn't plant much of anything else until we got to about 2010. So very well established. And in the spectrum of what we make as Cabernet, I think it's one of the most concentrated, and it's got a lot of tannin there. I think they're under control, but it definitely is. It's got some tannin, as well as the classic, black fruit, soy, cola that you see from Clonate a lot in Washington.
Yeah, I could just sit here and smell this wine for minutes on end. Super interesting, like you said, cola, soy aromas, very dark black fruit.
It's like dark chocolate, like definitely. We've made this wine since 2014, so this is the 17 being the fourth vintage of this wine. And definitely, if you've been in our wine club and bought this wine before, it's right in the spectrum of what you've had before. This wine will go fairly fast in the scheme of things. So if it's available to you, definitely think about purchasing not only what your allocation is, but beyond that, because this wine, in addition, will age out pretty well. I'm thinking 10 years plus on this 17 for sure.
Probably about, as ageable as any wine that will make this vintage and this particular wine. And has that rustic, chalky tannin structure to it. Not as fruit forward as some of the other wines that we make. It kind of is that Blackwood characteristic. You get more of those, some of those like tertiary, like earthy characteristics.
Yeah,
super complex, interesting wine.
Beautiful wine. Lots of fun. Very different than most of the other Cabernets that we make.